Welcome back inside the world of sports. It is indeed time for the Aztec Power Hour. Chris Ello, Kevin O'Connell, former Aztec quarterback, is with us here today. Ben has the day off, and Aztecs have most of the week off. Kids have to take their final exams and then get ready for USD on Saturday as the Aztec basketball team ranked 18th in the country, 15th in the coaches poll. I always said the coaches were a lot smarter than the writers anyway. So the coaches have them up at number 15, and we're joined right now by Aztec men's basketball assistant coach Tony Bland, who's been with us throughout the season a little bit. Tony, how are you today, man?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
We're doing just fine. This is kind of a tough week. I don't know that the fans are just looking forward to the game against USD on Saturday night and the city championship and the whole thing, but the players have a lot of stuff to take care of this week. I mean, when you got your finals to deal with and to try and go to practice and get ready for a basketball game, that's a lot on your plate, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, and it's a lot harder for the younger guys than it is for the veterans. But hopefully we got some good veteran leadership to show them how to manage both. So they've been doing well so far.
Tony, after all the accomplishments that this program's achieved over the past 3-4 years, being a member of the coaching staff now, is this game against USD on Saturday, is it still a rivalry for you guys? I know it's the Crosstown City Championship, but you guys have had your fair share with these guys the past 3-4 years.
I think so. I mean, this team is well coached, and they have some good players. You know, they probably haven't started the way they planned on, but, you know, whenever you play a game like this, you can lose. They're going to be ready to play. You know, it's a bragging right for the year. You know, so I think they're still capable of beating you, and you have to come out and, you know, playing like it's going to be the national championship game, as Coach Fisher would say.
Last week, you guys played two excellent games against Texas Southern and UC Santa Barbara, Tony, and I think that fans probably just kind of gloss over those two games and say, well, you know, those are games that you should win. Well, look, UC Santa Barbara took it overtime last year up there. We know that they're dangerous, and they played a pretty good game. I mean, they shot lights out, but you guys shot better lights out on Thursday night. That had to feel good for the coaching staff to see you guys starting to connect from the outside a little bit more. Yeah,
it was long due, right?
That's right.
I think our guys they're putting the work in, and they understand. You know, they understand that the type of team we have. We rely on a lot of jump shots, so I think they're putting the extra work in. And luckily for us, we have some guys that, you know, were able to close their eyes and throw it in the basket that night. It's just one of those nights.
I got to ask you, obviously USD this coming Saturday, then you'll take on Point Loma Nazarene before you guys head out to Honolulu, Hawaii. Did you have a hand in getting those games accomplished to be able to spend your Christmas out there in Hawaii?
I would love to take credit for that. Like if my fiance's listening, yeah, I did. But I had nothing to do with it. Wait, can I interrupt and tell you guys something really fast?
Yeah.
Kevin O'Connell is my son's favorite San Diego State Aztec of all time. I told him, I said, son, I broke all kind of records. I was good. Like, I want my poster in his room. He only loved Kevin O'Connell.
Did they have posters of Kevin O'Connell that he could put up in his room?
If they do, and he would rather have that poster than go to Hawaii.
Oh, man.
Isn't that nice?
That just made my day right there.
That's awfully nice. Well, we had to bring him. He's just too bad you didn't bring him into studio today. You could hang out with Kevin O'Connell. I'll tell you, hanging out with Kevin O'Connell, that's a lot of fun, man.
No, you have an awesome job right now. I know you love your job, but right now it's extra sweet. You got Kevin in the studio? Come on.
Well, it's only fair since I had a Tony Bland poster hanging in my dorm room my freshman year.
See, there you have it. See, it all comes full circle. All comes full circle. So how much practice do you guys get this week with the finals and everything going on, Tony? Is it a lighter practice schedule, or do you still get on the court just as much as normal?
Just as much. Coach gave him a couple of days off after the last win, and after those days off, we're full steam ahead. And I mean, he's down. Coach is dialed in. I learn a lot every day. He's a legend, obviously, but he's dialed in. He's treating this game like it's the last game we're going to play on the season, and, you know, that's how you approach every game, and I think that's why he's been so successful.
Tony, I want to ask you about a regular day in the life during the season for you right now. Football coaches get, you know, a ton of accolades for the hours they put in and the crazy time commitment, but I know on top of your requirements with the current team, you are the recruiting guy right now for this team. You're being lauded all over for the ability to get these players on campus. Just take the fans through a normal day, start to finish, where your requirements are right now for Coach Fisher.
Well, yeah, it's a busy day, but it's fun. You know, you get up in the morning and you have to have some me time. So I try to get up before my kids get up and eat breakfast and get my mind right and work out. And then once I get there, it's on the phone constantly talking to recruits and parents. And, you meet with Coach Fisher, depending on how the week went, maybe an hour, maybe 3 hours, all fun meetings. And then, mess around with Coach Detcher a little bit and the guys in the office. That's the best part of my day. Coach Detcher's hilarious. I don't know if you guys had him on recently.
He is, oh yeah.
He's hilarious. Mess around him for a little bit, then go to practice, and sometimes I have to cut out of practice early because I have to get on the road and go recruit. I got back from recruiting late last night, maybe 12 o'clock, just from the drive and detours and all that, and then have to get up in the morning and do it again. But I get perks and stuff. I get to talk to you guys. I get to, say I'm a part of a winning program, and we are the Kings of Cali. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, 27 in a row for San Diego State over teams from the state of California. That is a remarkable run that the Aztecs are on right now. Tony Bland is with us. Tony, how is the high school basketball talent level here in San Diego County right now? I know that the Aztecs got Matt Shrigley from La Costa Canyon, recruited him to SDSU. He's redshirting this year. But are there some Division I prospects in town right now?
A lot of them. San Diego should be proud of what they're producing right now. And I think years to come, it's a lot of younger guys. Obviously because of the NCAA rules, I can't say names. But years to come, San Diego will have. I'm not going to have to take four drives to LA every week. I can stay home. I can stay here and can go to a gym around the corner. So I think the talent level here is rising, and we're excited about it.
I want to ask you about Jamal Franklin. It seems like earlier on this season, he's taken a leadership role and kind of helping, along with Chase and Xavier Thames, helping get this team going and some of the new characters that have joined this team this year. But he seems like he's playing at maybe a higher level than he ever has.
I agree. And that's the thing. I think Jamal has learned a lot from us, but I'm learning a lot from Jamal because I think his work ethic is unparalleled. He is a guy that is in the gym constantly, good game, bad game. Doesn't matter. He's in the gym. If he missed 2 free throws, he's going to be in there an extra hour working on his free throws. I think he has a vision on what he wants to do in life, and he's going to do whatever he has to get there. So I learned a lot from him because that wasn't me. As a player, I didn't put in the extra work. So I'm trying to put in that work as a coach.
How do you describe Jamal Franklin as a player to people that have never seen Jamal Franklin play? Because frankly, Franklin is kind of a thorn in the side of opponents, is he not? I mean, he is the kind of guy that can get under your skin, and he seems to do it almost every single game. I think teams maybe even are prepared for it, yet once the game starts, he still gets under their skin a little bit. Right.
He's a very, very, very passionate player. And the thing about Jamal is people don't understand, he's averaging a double-double, and if he has 30 and 20 and we lose, he is steaming after the game. So I think he's that type of guy. That's his game. If you start talking to Jamal, you better be ready for a long night. I suggest people just come in and keep quiet and just play the game. Unfortunately, he's a thorn in the referee side, too. So.
Yeah, you guys have got to keep him away from those referees. Now, how about his move where he dribbles the ball up the floor, and then he stops, and then has a guy run him over? He loves that, and he draws at least 2 fouls a game doing that.
Chris is a foul. I love it too. Keep getting them fouls.
Tony, I want to ask you about James Johnson, when he's going to be eligible, and maybe Aztec fans that aren't aware of his presence and what he'll mean to this team when he's able to join the guys.
Yeah. I mean, he'll be eligible when this season is over. All the his final grades are in and all that stuff. So we'll get him here pretty soon. And he's going to be huge to our team. I mean, he's very athletic. He slides his feet. He's a guy. He's not a me guy. He'll do whatever he needs to do. And can you imagine throwing him in a rotation with Skyler and Deshaun? That just automatically takes us to a whole nother level. We're very excited about James being eligible here soon.
All right, Tony. Well, we appreciate the time. As always, good stuff from you, and good luck this Saturday night in the city championship game against USD. Always fun talking to you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, Tony.